This tea set was a part of the actual stock in the China gift store opened in Rundle Street in the early 1920s. What do we know about it and the shop? And what do we know about the family who ran this and several other businesses in the street, starting with Gladys Sym Choon.
Oh, hello. Is there no one downstairs? So you like that teapot? They're very popular in China at the moment, and all over Australia too. In China, the red dragon is associated with luck, fire, and heart. And the green bird? Well, green stands for cleanliness and purity. You definitely want that in a teapot. Gold, of course, stands for wealth and riches. In China, symbols are very, very important. We must always show respect for our rituals and traditions. Well, I must get back to work. Keep looking as long as you like. There's definitely a bowl and a spoon set that goes nicely with the teapot. And perhaps get a cheongsam. It's a very traditional Chinese dress, like the one I'm wearing.
I've just been to that exotic shop on Rundle Street. You know, the China gift store. Have you been there? Oh, it's quite delightful. This must be what it's like travelling to another part of the world without having to go there. I picked up this very quaint Chinese tea set for a bargain. Oh, and I met one of the owners too, I think. Pretty sure it was Gladys Sym, oh whatever. Even her name sounds exotic. Oh, and she's quite young, I hear. I've read about her in the papers. Now, I'm not sure what Rupert will make of it all, being so exotic. Oh, and there's all that trouble they're having with the Chinese down on Hindley Street too. But I like it. Oh, and I bought this Chinese dress too. It's called a cheongsam. Anyway, I think I'll make a nice pot of tea in my new teapot. It's even got birds and flowers and dragons on it too. How delightful!
It's funny, you know. They see us and all that's exotic. We show them things they've not seen before, from a person they've seldom spoken to. I think we fascinate them. At least sometimes. But you know what? Let the public see what they want to see. Give them what they want and you'll do well. The left hand should never know what the right hand is doing in business. Business is good. When Mother and Father came to Adelaide, the rumour in China was that all you had to do was sweep the streets in Australia and there'd be gold waiting there for you. We didn't make that kind of gold, but in a way, we are making our own. There aren't many Chinese here that we associate with. We're down this end and they're down the other end in Hindley Street. And I've heard there's lots of trouble down there. Some of the Australians don't like the Chinese, but we haven't really seen it. The people that come into our shop come in because they want a little exotic in their lives.
Miss Gladys Sym Choon was the first woman in South Australia to form a business in her own right and to import goods on a regular basis. She and her father would often travel to Hong Kong to pick up all kinds of things that the business would then sell. And while it was Gladys, whose name was to later become synonymous with the shop, her siblings Dorothy, George and Gordon also played a significant role in the family businesses. Gladys knew that there was just enough intrigue with China for the business to work. People were fascinated by incense and clothing, by tiger balm, fireworks, and with items like this tea set. Common household items like this were typically painted with ancient Chinese dragons and birds. Early in the 20th century, Australia was in the midst of what was known as the White Australian policy. Unless you were from the United Kingdom, America or Canada, immigration became almost impossible. Discrimination became commonplace. It's a policy that made it difficult for Chinese immigrants, and it's only because they came from Hong Kong, an English colony at the time, that Gladys's parents were allowed into Australia. It is thought that because of the business success of the family, they were able to avoid some of the racism that many Chinese Australians experienced at the time, and sometimes still do. And Gladys was right. People were fascinated by the exotic nature of objects such as this. This tea set is just one of the many examples of items that were sold in the shop. That included chung sands, incense, other kinds of crockery and fireworks. And while there was no gold rush in Adelaide, Gladys Sym Choon and the family were able to find a way to creating their own success.